Hello and welcome to a very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Methuss Heavy. These arms are really heavy. It's a 500 cost base for level 1, ground and space capable general with a ballistic and beam resistance of 23, a melee resistance of 8, ouch, a range strength of 40, a melee strength of 5, woof, a movement speed of a very nice 140, a thrust gauge of a very decent 75, and for parts we have close range of 7, medium of 12, and long range of 17. It's also a melee 2 priority suit, so that's also nice. Now, it does not have a lot in the way of options or alternative options for weapons, but we do have the Arm Beam Gun 2, which does rapid fire. It can be charged, and it's not bad. It can definitely be obnoxious to suits with bad beam resistance. We have the Methuss Beam Saber. If you've seen one Beam Saber, you've seen pretty much all of them. The Methuss Clay Bazooka ×2, which is pretty good for getting staggers, and possibly the most useless thing on most of the suits that I've ever encountered, a Flash Grenade, which I don't even think I used it in most of the matches I've ever played with it, as I've never had a good return from dedicating a second worth of using it. I just don't seem to get it to be useful, so for you it might be useful. For skills, we have Leg Shock Absorber level 3, Emergency Evasion System, Flight Control Program, Damage Control level 2, High Performance Balancer level 1, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Special Leg Buffer level 2, Transform Flight. It's a transformable suit which can do flying. It doesn't do any hovering though, so make sure you keep that in mind. Personal Radar, or Personnel Radar, and Special Back Add-on Buffer, because it has a very, very large back. As far as I'm concerned, this is a fun unit. It can be quite useful, and I would never pick it as one of the 2 primary generals. I'd probably use it mostly as a supplemental, or somebody to kind of go in and do harassing, to kind of act as a bodyguard to a degree with the support. It's a good unit. It's got a lot of punch at range. It can go in and out of combat. It can be a real menace. And I think it's a good suit for a lot of people who like transformable suits that are good at shooting. So let's see how it does in the match to come. Hey, welcome to the match, everybody. The Methuss is one of those units that, as far as I'm concerned, is you either have really good luck with it or you have really bad luck with it. And my luck was usually pretty bad with it. But I think this match finds kind of a happy medium as all things go. So we're going to drop in. And we're going to go immediately up to C. I tend to like to grab spots when I can. So we're going to transform, drop in, and go ahead and seize the first spot. It's always good to help the team out this way. Though I tend to use this as a bit of a shelter, I've been sniped once or twice trying to capture the first spot. So, our team is fairly aggressive in this match, and I'm going to try to figure out where's the best place to go, because I wasn't quite sure where everyone is, and then I noticed this guy. We're just going to dump some rounds into his leg, hit him with those, smack him once. Give him a little bit more of that energy loving, you know. And he's just going to keep shooting, so we'll just go ahead and take him out with the clay bazookas. If he was a bit more aggressive, we would have had a harder time with him. But, hey, that unit tends to get played fairly passively. So we're going to come over here and try to root out the guy in here. I'm going to jump out of my suit and start helping capture, but we're going to see some rounds come through, so I figured, oh, he respawned. I'm going to jump back in my suit, and I'm just going to fire a round in there. And then I go, you know what, if he is going to waste his time, I might as well move over and do something more productive, like shoot the enemy. So we're gonna transform. I'm gonna accidentally hit the fire button, and we're gonna come over here, drop down. I saw the pixie go in that direction. I noticed the camphor, so I'm gonna go ahead and push him. Then I'm gonna dump some rounds into him. I figure he's not got the best beam resistance, so that's fine by me not to have to fight him. Then I noticed the oh lord, I forget which one this is. Well, this unit. He's gonna get me by surprise in a couple rounds, but I'm gonna move over here because I saw the guy behind me, and I just don't feel like having a camphor shooting me in the back. So I'm just gonna keep moving, and he's gonna press, but we're gonna move over here, fire, get him with that, and then he's gonna dodge out of the way, and we're gonna get him with the beam guns since we forced the dodge. So I'm gonna come back over here because I thought I saw somebody this direction, but nothing so far. And the cat is deciding he's gonna attack all of the items in the room right now, which is always awesome. So we're gonna transform and move over here and help our team. As I see them dump some rounds, we're gonna hit that poor transformable guy, but we're not gonna quite make it out of the water. So I'm gonna turn around and pre-fire and then catch my own guy in the back. Always fun. And then I'm gonna push up here. Initially I was gonna try to help our man's up here, but just wasn't fast enough. So I'm gonna hit the camphor with a bit of damage. This unit has got some good options depending on how you play it. Oh, here's our friend again. We're gonna hit him with the full charge. That's gonna knock him out of air, give him a little bit of that melee. Probably should have just put the bazookas in him, but whatever. And we're gonna die. So death number 1. Alright, so we're going to spawn here at A and drop some artillery in to support our team. They seem to really want to cluster up, so I figured why not give them a little bit of tradition. And, oh man, this unit spawns so far away at this spot. So we're going to drop in, and you might notice that I have a hard time keeping my team in this match in view. And it doesn't get any better as the match goes on. So I'm going to push over here because I didn't want to abandon my guys. I see the guy going up the water, but I decided I'm just going to put some rounds down range since, well, they're standing there like bozos, so why not? So here's our raid friend. We're going to do that, smack him with that despite the fact he missed with clay bazookas. He's going to try to charge us, and we're going to hit him with that, take him out with the saber, and oop, there's our transformable friend. I wondered where he went. Got to hit him, and we're going to knock him down. One weapon's not up, so I fumbled a little bit there, but, you know, you got to go with what you got to go. So I'm going to charge. I see a guy spawned in there. I was trying to bait out his shot. I'm going to hit him with the pistols. I'm gonna not be able to kill the pilot on the ground, and I see the second guy has spawned in, so I'm gonna back off a little bit and use this rock. I see the guy there. I miss my shots. I'm gonna miss slashing at him. Oh no, I didn't even waste my time. There he is again. We're gonna fire a couple rounds into him. Dip into here. Pre-fire, but he's gonna decide to go the other direction. Come up, hit him with that. Hit him with the saber again. We're just gonna keep playing our keep away game on him up until the point where, you know, we can give him a smack in melee. We're gonna hold that. We're gonna miss. We're gonna get him with the side swipe. We're just gonna drop him back in the water, and we're gonna get stuck on the rocks as tradition demands. Oh, and I see our one raid buddy. We're gonna come up behind him, smack him. Dump some pistol rounds into him again. He's gonna run from us. I don't know why. We're gonna knock him down.
Gotta go for another overhead. Do some decent damage to him right there. Switch over to the bazookas. Fire, because that's gonna get in under his shield if we shoot low enough. And he's gone. I swear I'm not trying to pick on the guy. So, here we are in the last stretch of the battle. And I'm still looking for my team, and I see one of them at least. So I'm like, okay, I might as well. So nothing's going on. Nobody spawned in here. I don't really want to... Oh, there was a pilot. Cool. I don't really want to go and just camp their main base. That always feels kind of cheap. So I was hoping something was going on here. I'm going to hang out for a second for him to capture it. And he's got it. So I'm going to come over. This guy's standing there. He's just tempting me to shoot him. So I'm going to. And I figure, let's throw him a bone. We're going to pop him, knock him down. I'm going to come down and go after Mr. Minigun. We're going to zoom in, let him get the counter. There we go. Good lad. And time's up. So, how did we do? Well, look at that gun foo. And that guy flexing in the corner. So 1 spot and 2nd place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.